From People Magazine, as opposed to Animal Magazine or Things Magazine, People Magazine says, Senator Rick Scott trolls TMZ during Disney World visit as outlet blasts lawmakers for vacationing amid government shutdown. TMZ has asked its audience to take and send in photos of lawmakers on vacation as the partial shutdown now nears 2 months. Now, you all know that I have covered this in the past on the Pro Channel, and I have talked about that I'm a little bit wary of this one because it's sending people out to follow politicians, and some of the people that would go out are not the most stable. So I don't like this idea. I think you need to send your own photographers or whatever. But here's Rick Scott's had enough of it. He says he shared a pointed message for TMZ amid the outlet's calls for photos of politicians spotted vacationing during the ongoing partial government shutdown. The Republican Senator 73 shared a photo from Walt Disney World in Orlando. In his caption, Scott alluded to TMZ criticizing lawmakers who've been spotted vacationing amid the shutdown, which has left tens of thousands of federal employees, including TSA staff, working without pay. Now, this is not unusual, folks. We've been through lots of these shutdowns, and everybody gets paid eventually. If you're a federal worker, you know how this goes. It says, quote, "Hey, TMZ, yes, I'm at Disney with my grandkids. Should we be in DC? Yes. But I don't get to make that decision," the politician wrote alongside a photo of himself, his wife, and one of their grandchildren. And one might consider that perhaps he's doing this so he can go ahead and jump ahead and, beat them to the race if they've got people out there who are going to take his photo and his grandchild's photo. And that's the other danger that we talked about when they were doing the photo of, was it Lindsey Graham, when they were doing that photo. And wow, look at that that image on the right. That's different. The problem I have with following Lindsey Graham around and take these photos is I don't want to take photos of even politicians, their families, celebrity families. I don't want to take photos of the kids. I don't like that. Okay. But he's putting this out there. You can see TMZ has been doing this now. If we go to news for TMZ, we've got TMZ puts 6 its tipsters on a new breed of celebrity villain, members of Congress. Lindsey Graham lives it up at Disney World. 30 members of Congress in Scotland. You've got TMZ on the hunt for photos of politicians. Let's see here. You got House Majority Leader Steve Scalise on beach vacation. And I mean, it's getting a little silly because down here at the bottom, you got Senator Cory Booker, right? He's a Democrat. Most of these are Republicans that TMZ is doing, but TMZ's got this coverage of Senator Cory Booker hangs in LA during government shutdown. And if you read down here, it says, Senator Cory Booker is more than 2,000 miles from work. That's DC. Chilling at a swanky LA hotel for a little breakfast. So in other words, he got breakfast. That's the story. So that's where it's getting silly. It's not even about their vacations anymore. It's just, they're just tracking them down. And these government shutdowns, especially when it's a semi-shutdown or a partial shutdown, it's not even the whole thing. I mean, listen, I get it. I want politicians to do better. I know, nobody agrees and all of that. Capitol Hill can't get its act together. But MJ, what do you think about the idea that TMZ is sending people out to take photos, and now they're all over Disney World and Universal, and people are trying to find politicians, and I don't know. It just seems like that could go badly from people who are not the most stable that might be doing that kind of stuff. What do you think about it?
No, I think it's more for just to, what do you guys call this? Clickbait?
Yep.
Just trying to get people to click on their articles that they're putting so much hard work into. That picture from Rick Scott, though, I think that was intentional, right? He posted that on purpose. Yeah. So I think that they need to find something else to target and leave people alone. People are going to take vacation and go places, whether they like it or not. That's just the way it is.
I'll show you this, MJ. So this is the level they're going to. Somebody took a photo, sent it to TMZ. Cory Booker, the New Jersey senator, was hanging with his wife at a restaurant, the London West Hollywood at Beverly Hills. They were photographed at 9:30 Thursday morning. Looks like they may have finished a workout. So I don't know what they were in Los Angeles for, but they worked out in the gym. They walked over and got a quick breakfast.
Yeah.
And that's now, all over TMZ. And again, they're politicians. I get it. Their lives are very public in a way that most people's aren't. Mm-hmm. They love attention. But I just think that TMZ now asking people to go find politicians and photograph them. Yeah. I just see that as a little bit dangerous when the families get involved, right? I don't want people, desperate to get a photo and get it on TMZ so they can get credit. I think
especially pictures of children, that's not okay at all. not at all.
Yep.
Go
But
ahead,
Ron, that's what, someone say that's what politicians have signed up for. And I'm being weak need, come on. It's the real world. It's time for them to be able, they need to get back to DC and fix it. I don't know, Ron, am I being a little squeamish here?
Well, I don't know. I mean, anybody that's in the public eye, anybody that's in the public eye in one way or another, you could say they signed up for that, whatever that, but when people are on vacation, I just feel like they should, generally speaking, be left alone. I mean, I think that if you're at Disney and you happen to see a celebrity and you like, I'll do a selfie and have the celebrity in the background, and post it on your own social media and say, hey, look, I've been like, whatever. I mean, I get that people get excited about it, whatever, but I just, it's so hard to believe that there are enough people that actually care about this, that it makes news. But if those people weren't out there, then it wouldn't. And some of those people are the ones that could become dangerous. And we know that because of events that have happened the last few years. Some very, very unfortunate events have happened the last few years. And those events, some of them have actually had some level of security there. So it's it's hard. Let
me show this too, Ron, to add what you're saying and then bounce off of it, please. TMZ posted this, and since it's public, we'll talk about it. Otherwise, we wouldn't. The congressman from Michigan is down in Turks and Caicos. All right. Who is it? It's John James, Representative John James of Michigan. Now, that's not a huge area. And they're, he's photographed while he's trying to have a dinner with his family. I don't know. Maybe he's at a wedding. I don't know, folks. We don't know the details of this stuff, but it's not like they said, oh, we got to say TSA, dispute. Hurry, go to a vacation. We don't know. Maybe these people are at weddings. Maybe they had these trips planned. Sorry about that. You never know what's going on. And so I just like to err on the side of caution. It does make me nervous, the idea that you're going to do this. And then somebody who has bad intentions is like, oh, that's where they are? And then off they go. And I just don't like it. I think
I thought about that too. I was wondering, I was like, what if they already had these trips planned ahead of time, where they just have time off that they have to use that they probably haven't used in like over a year?
There's nothing illegal about it. There's nothing illegal about taking their photos. But I just think that, if something bad happens, and we, God forbid that should happen, but if something bad did happen because of this, it's all on TMZ. Every last bit of it. Can you imagine, Ron, if we had put out a thing back when Zegler was making news all the time last year? Can you imagine if we'd been like, if you see Zegler, if you see her out and about, take a photo and send it to Pro, and we'll post where she is. Like, no, that would be deranged.
Awful. Don't do that. Look, here's my question. I was looking at that last picture, and it reminded me of a situation. Where was TMZ after the Gotham incident when Bruce Wayne and his butler were spotted in a cafe in France? But look, these things, this is so ridiculous. These are Turks and Caicos. Just leave the people alone. Let them do their thing. They're politicians. I will say, if the ones that are really high profile, ones that have perhaps run for president, been out there, I get it. You see a Kamala, you see a Biden, you see whatever. They've been president. They're out there. I mean, by the way, they should have plenty of protection. Those, I understand, right? And also, again, that they have the Secret Service agents with them, and they should have the protection that they need. But just leave the people alone. Like that. Remember that incident where Vance was at Disneyland? I'm like, Good Lord, he's just on vacation, people. Just leave him alone.
So what? These guys can't go anywhere with their grandkids or children? Get out of here. Give us a break.
It's too much. It's too much. So TMZ, you send all these people out there. I hope it's great for the clicks, because you're taking a big risk. I think if something happens, it's on TMZ and legally and all that. We'll see what happens, folks. But as for us in this channel, we're not that desperate. We can survive without those kind of clicks, and we'll be just fine. I think you will be too.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media account.